Thanks once again for dropping by the channel. If you like the content, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, share the video if you enjoyed it, felt it was useful. Also have an Instagram page here, the link's going to be in the description below. Now let's get into this. So, Canelo versus Billy Joe. We know that fight from May 2nd is gone. You know, all boxing events in the UK, I think, all of them are done until in around April time. And it's probably going to go on longer than that, just given the way things are now. So we know that Canelo versus Billy Joe, that's off the table for May. There is talk of them doing it in June. But now it's believed, there's reported anyway, that terms have been agreed by Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin for a fight, for the trilogy fight in September. I think it's September 12th at the A&T Stadium. AT&T, or however you pronounce it. Stadium. That's in Texas. Now, Canelo's fought there before. He fought Liam Smith there before years now. Before years this year when he fought Liam Smith in that stadium. I believe that's where Munguia fought Spike at the start of this year. So, Texas, it's on the border with Mexico. I think places like El Paso and places like that are pretty much, level with Mexico, San Antonio, places like that, in Texas anyway. So, Texas is on the border with Mexico. That is Mexican Independence Weekend, I think it is. I'm pretty sure the September weekend is Mexican Independence Weekend. And in the wake of that announcement, there has been talk, I think it's been from De La Hoya, but I've definitely heard it and I've seen it reported, that depending on the severity of this coronavirus and how far back it pushes events, if Canelo versus Billy Joe is pushed back sufficiently far enough, that Canelo may not even take the Billy Joe fight. He may just go straight into the Golovkin fight. Now, we've seen Canelo take hiatuses from the ring for, in around a year before. He was out of the ring for a year from the first Triple G fight to the second. And what he did to compensate that was he ended up having the fight in December. But remember, that was an easy fight against Rocky Fielding. So I can't see Canelo having a fight against Triple G in September and then going in at the deep end and fighting Billy Joe come December. So if Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin is happening, in September, Billy Joe and Canelo is sufficiently pushed back, they're probably not going to take that fight. In fact, you can pretty much guarantee that they're not going to fight Billy Joe. So, it could be a case of Billy Joe, he might not get that Canelo fight. After all this, he might not get the Canelo fight. And, the Canelo versus Billy Joe fight, would I rather see that than the Golovkin fight? I mean, this Golovkin we have now, this is not a prime Golovkin. That's fair to say. It's not a prime Golovkin. The Golovkin in the first fight was probably maybe not at his 100% peak, but close enough to it. Golovkin in the second fight probably declined a little bit. Whereas this Golovkin now, he's definitely slowed down. We're seeing deterioration on Gennady Golovkin. We've seen how hard he had to work in his last fight against Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko is a good fighter. He is. That's not to say that, Golovkin wouldn't have had a hard time if he was, the Golovkin who fought Lemieux. He might have still had a hard time against Derevyanchenko, but he might have been able to get around it a bit more. Golovkin's definitely slowed down. He's, 38 now? So, he's at the wrongs. He's close to 40. And, I'm sure at this stage now he probably is finding it harder and harder to get middleweight. He's been doing middleweight for years upon years. For how many years now? God knows how many years. So I'm sure at this stage now he is probably finding middleweight that little bit harder. So definitely if we have Canelo versus Golovkin, we're going to have a prime Canelo and we're not going to have prime Golovkin. And I think Canelo is going to beat the crap out of Golovkin in this trilogy. It'll always be a good fight between the two, but I think now Golovkin has declined enough that it's pretty much a Canelo show. It's a Canelo fight. Whereas the Billy Joe is a more slick boxer than Golovkin. I think that's fair to say. Southpaw, all that. But I don't know. I think Canelo would have had the answer for Billy Joe, regardless. Regardless. So those are my thoughts. It looks likely that we're getting, the trilogy fight in September, but it's up in the air if we're even going to get to see Billy Joe versus Canelo at this stage. So, that is what that is. The coronavirus has been putting, sport, it's been knocking sports out pretty much. Had no football, no anything really. So it is what it is. The Euros are cancelled now. So, it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts. You think we'll see Billy Joe versus Canelo? Leave it down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe of course if you were new, and as always, I will talk to you